Welcome, dear listener, to the first installment of Aether Brigade Radio Theater! Episode 1, Welcome to the Circus! Kindly refrain from throwing peanuts, as someone with an extreme allergy may come into contact with your discarded nuts.
At the tone, local time will be 11:59 a.m., March 31st, 1881. Begin scramble transmission.
Oh, is this thing on? What's the point of being Catherine if no one can tell me how this stuff works? How do I know if it's working?
We're lucky. What we do is we travel into the future and see if the recording is successful. Then we'll be able to listen to it. However, if we do that, then we know what happens in the past. And then already knowing, we'll realise how we can do it better and decide to do things differently. And then we'll have to go back and record a new ship's log. And then we'll wonder if that was successful and go back into the future where we'll listen to again and we'll realise we still did some mistakes.
Toppy! That sounds ridiculous. No, this is pointless trouble. I'm turning it off. Well, whatever this dial does, I'm turning it. Will you look at that? Did you know about this?
What?
This waving flag on the side, just above the button, it says, recording.
Yeah, sometimes. I suppose. Look, I don't really know. I might.
You realise, Toppy, that I know what precognitive means, and you know about this flag.
Just because I'll remember the future doesn't mean I'll remember everything. You forget things too, you know. Like when you forget to button your fly in about 5 minutes. Oh wait, I think that already happened.
What? Oh, Mike, you couldn't have told me about this 5 minutes ago.
Well, it's not as though I could just... Oh, wait, no, you're right. Sorry. I let your fly stay open.
Yes, well, see that it doesn't happen again.
I ain't going to sit around just staring at your fly.
What? No! Look, now, Toppy, all I ask is that if you have foreknowledge of something that might possibly be embarrassing to the crew, namely me, you let us know before it happens.
I don't see how that benefits me at all.
Well, I am the captain.
I don't get why that is.
Oh, Toppy. I've only known you for a month, and I already hate you so much.
Whatever. Look,
so much,
I want to talk about my quarters, actually. Does everyone have to sleep in the brig? Or just me?
Just you.
I don't get why that is.
Well, that's because you threatened to crash the ship if we didn't let you.
I did? Oh, yeah. That does sound like something I would say. Because I'm the pilot.
Unfortunately. For now.
I know I could crash the ship.
Yeah. Grand, isn't it?
But I don't.
Good.
Yet.
Damn it, Toppy!
It never happens. Cool, really? Who would crash a ship while they were still on it? But seriously, just try to move me into that pilot's berth.
Thank you. Clear as crystal. I'll be keeping you in the brig then.
Ahoy! Captain Petticoat!
Do I know you?
Mr. Henry Hawthorne, Esquire, legal adjunct to the Aether Brigade by special assignment from Aethertech Industries. At your service, sir.
Well, grand. Welcome to the bridge. And, just call me Lucky.
Captain Lucky Petticoat, a pleasure, sir. Preparations for launch are proceeding faster than anticipated, and the weather is calm and holding. Oh, it seems luck is indeed on your side, sir.
Well, ever since I was 8 years old, of course.
Oddly specific. Are you enjoying the comfortable ride of Aethertech Industries' new brand of time travel, Captain? The Bucephalus, the first of a class.
Finest ship I ever did steal. The refit seems to be agreeing with me after that nasty storm to get here, of course.
I can tell you with great confidence that this ship was built to order. You have been misinformed, sir. I was on the logistics committee and saw all the components brought together from across the world. I was on the security committee as well, and I looked over the plans, and I knew they must work because they're so complicated. I could tell you with great confidence that no thief could understand them and circumvent them. And if it's stolen and misoperated, the dimension might collapse, and, well, clearly hasn't, so not stolen. QED.
And you believe that? Yeah, you probably think that it's spheroid too.
Yeah, you know, I suppose that was an Imperial secret. I really shouldn't have told you that. Nothing for it, but I'll have to kill you.
I'm so...
Nice meeting you, Mr. Hawthorne.
Wait. I'm after all, I'm your Alistair.
A lawyer.
That is correct.
So, you're saying is, I've got two reasons to kill you.
No, wait. I'm in fact saying that you are protected by legal professional privilege. I can tell no one without your express consent.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so then?
Yes, well, you have a fine ship here, regardless of the method of acquisition, and clearly you're a captain capable of taking command. Well done.
Right? I've had a month to explore the base and I've yet to find out where she ends.
The designers told me that if you were to layer out corridors and halls end to end, they would be the length of a football pitch.
Oh, really? Well, no, that's not very big at all, actually.
You're right. I must be mistaken.
No, that's human intestines that's the length of a football pitch.
Good
My
lord!
God!
Bet you a fiver. And no need for formalities. Call me Toppy.
What? That the human intestines are as long as a... No! That could never be proven.
Bet you 10 quid I could prove it. Let's see. Football was invented by the Scots, right?
No!
The Aboriginals?
I mean, no. We are not having this bet.
Seriously, how do you know such things, lads?
Well,
Yes, the time ship pilot. Her intellect knows no bounds. Yes, Pilot Topane. Toppy, you really do keep up with medical information.
I
No,
very
I
much
don't.
doubt that, actually. Are there any other candidates available for the position of time ship pilots?
No.
Just hoping.
No.
I assure you that Toppy here was carefully hand-selected by Aethertech Industries elite personnel as the greatest mind fit to safely guide your ship through time. There is no one capable of guiding this ship as she is. She is uniquely capable.
Grand!
Yep,
Yeah.
you're stuck with me. Can't no one else do it?
Did you have any more questions, Captain?
Oh, well, I should like a spot of drink, actually. The old captain kept a bit of hair in grabbing distance, but I seem to have liquidated it.
Yes, of course. It shall be but a moment.
Glory, do we have staff now?
The best staff created by Aethertech Industries, which is, of course, a higher threshold than simply staff created by man. Logan, there's a good lad. Just set it down there.
Yes, my lord.
Out to go now.
Yes, my lord.
It's that man again, Logan, is it? I've seen that lad everywhere around the ship today. Bit of a go-getter. One moment he was tightening loose bolts and helping out the engineer, and then he was over making sure the big galley was swept. And I even saw him sneaking into me quarters, and I was just about to go in there and give him me boot. But when I got in there, he already had one of my boots in his hand. He'd polished it to near shining.
But he didn't have a mustache. Has he grown it in a single afternoon? Is that possible?
Oh yes, I'm sure that can be explained later. And here you are, Captain. Your beverage.
My word, that's the smoothest bit of grime I've ever tasted. You're sure that's whiskey in there? Lowest proof I've ever had since my mom's teeth. Right? My mom's.
I don't get it.
Never mind.
I believe you're having the finest Earl Grey, Captain.
Can't breathe.
I'll open the portal.
Nonsense, Captain. You never die.
What?
Yep, you just go on, living forever.
Holy Christ, is that true?
No, just kidding. You don't die tonight. Not from tea, anyway.
Yes, the comedy that Aethertech Industries looks for in our pilots is shining through. Yes, every situation, no matter how perilous, is turned into a light-hearted dance with death.
Well, I don't dance.
Oh, I could do without that.
I don't dance. I really
What
don't.
is that? I think I'm hearing that music again. Or is it just the poison claiming me?
Tea, Captain, the finest.
So you say.
Oh, they're back again. Hey, you down there! Yeah, I'll see what you're doing with that old grinder. Shut it! Oh yeah, oh yeah. If your monkey dares throw that at me, I'll throw one right back, Mister. And mine's bigger.
Oh, apologies, good sir. Carry on. Hush, Toppy. The Grackle Fly has taken quite a lot of industry money to hide our ship. We best not to annoy them.
Don't defend them. They got themselves into this. Bunch of lazy twatters. Oh, of course.
Oh, the Grackle Fly! Oh, I love them as a wee lad, or I wanted to anyhow.
God.
Yeah, I'm not poisoned anymore. Can we see a show? I tried several times, but I never had a pence on me, and I was always just a half hour late for curtain.
More tea, Captain.
No more poison for me, thanks, Mr. Hawthorne.
Very good.
Unusual for me, really. I always had my way when it came to things like that. Usually worked my way into this or that, one way or another. You know what I'm saying, right? Right? Eh?
Oh, look at that one. Yeah, you. What you doing with all those hoops? You think you got what it takes?
The Grackle Fly is not a real circus, Captain. They are cover.
Yeah, I remember you. Hey, don't you show me your bum. How is that an insult, really? You're already wearing tights, mate.
Toppy, come away from the porthole. Captain, they were created by the great minds of Aethertech Industries to occasionally hide the giant time ships in plain sight. Oh, genius, really? We have them in every city in the world. Yes, the Grackle Fly makes sudden appearances to hide time ships, then whoosh, are gone again when the ships disappear.
Oh, Aethertech Industries, spreading dismay in little wee ones all over the world. Little lads and lasses lining up to suffer for a greater cause.
What? Oh, that's really awful.
You're of course familiar with the proverb, the needs of Aethertech Industries outweigh the needs of the many. And insignificant.
That is not how the saying goes. I'm like 90% sure, like 85% sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just a load of crap.
See, even Nutters agrees with me.
That's not my real name.
Yeah, but could we go with that, because I feel like it fits. Thing is, I hate your toppy, so.
Well, that's a good one. I like that one. I hate you, Toppy.
All right, we'll go with that then.
Now, Captain, what about the rest of your crew? I trust you'll find them of the most superlative adequacy.
A bunch of busy bees. I think they're already out in the field. Meanwhile, out in a nearby field.
This is a really nice field, Mr. Neb.
Shut up, Travonsky, and, keep digging.
Where did all the other dockers go? The ones that were helping with moving all the inventory. Seems like I'm the only one digging this hole.
Yeah. Well, after we finished the loading, they all, left.
So, I'm the only one unloading all these soggy rugs then?
Yes, suppose so.
Why they've got to be so soggy and lumpy?
Yes, once you rolled them up, they develop, they almost develop like a skeletal structure, like right in the middle. It's surface tension, and a lot of math is involved. Rugs are very difficult. I mean, I've never gotten one to fly, so.
Is it some sort of fancy thing that rich folk have?
It's Persian, and they lump up, just like the sand people. They,
Just go in single file to hide their numbers.
By the way, how do you feel after that small injection I gave you?
Oh, pretty good. I feel like I could be digging forever. All the way to whatever's on the other side of the world.
The China, you mean? Yes.
Well, I was thinking more like London's East End or something. I could visit me mum. I do miss her something terrible.
You do realize that Britain is an island, don't you? And not a very big one, that?
Actually, it's one of the biggest islands there is.
Seriously? Where do you come up with these ideas? You can't even read, can you?
Well, it's got to be huge, 'cause I ain't seen all of it. Have you seen all of it, Mr. Neb?
Doctor Nebuchadnezzar Black.
Oh, you're a doctor?
Yeah, alchemical sciences. Do you know what? Just keep digging.
Oh, of course, Dr. Neb.
No, Dr. Black. Yeah, never mind. You know what? Don't just don't let any of those rugs unroll.
Oh, I hate picking up these things. They gotta be so squishy and sticky.
16 years, couple PhDs, no big deal.
Sometimes a bit of something falls out of one of the ends. I'm pretty sure that was a finger. And this one seems like it's got a foot what keeps kicking. How do you get these realistic looking body parts? Does that cost extra?
Yes, well, it's Persian.
This is some very fancy rugs you've got.
So, Kravonsky, have you ever seen an alchemical science kit?
No.
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 Great.
Ouch! Hey! Hey! What do you do that for?
Progress, Kravonsky. Nothing to about. And that's your second dose, so... No oatmeal face yet. I think you may live.
So, are you going to keep sticking me with needles while I dig then?
And still talking. No creeping diarrhea. No rubber bones. You're really just fine. Digging.
Yeah, but I want extra for all the needle pricks.
Yeah, sure. I'll bring it up with Lady Dashwood when we get you on the payroll. What is your first name? I believe you'll be working for me in the laboratory quite a bit when we're done with our outing, and Kravonsky is quite a mouthful.
Igor, Dr. Neb, sir.
Seriously? Really? Alright. I'm a traditionalist.
So, you offer me a job then? Not just moving the last of these crates?
Yeah, I think we'll have a place for you. First, take the crates into the laboratory, and then come back and fill in that hole.
Dr. Black.
Lady Dashwood.
Have you seen my rugs from the Orient? They are to be a commodity for trade purposes. You see, they were... Oh. My.
What?
Oh, right. Lady Dashwood. 1,000 good mornings. Look at the sun. Up in the sky. Very beautiful. Now look behind you at this beautiful field we're in. Look anywhere but this poor man's face. He is so poor and so hideous, and he's got a Slavic name. No one
there.
likes that.
What?
Are you holding a stack of, 7 crates in one hand?
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
You must have the strength of 10 men at least.
Yeah, it's a side feature of my new serum. I'm really good at my job.
I should say so.
Alchemy, you know.
And I'm really good at my job. I mean, if you hire me for something.
Well, we do have an extensive staff, and I believe if any positions were to open up... Do you have a curriculum vitae?
A what?
Here, let me jot down your name, and I shall speak with the captain about contact in the future.
Igor Kravonsky, spelled capital X, lowercase x, and then another X, and then another X, and then there's a space in there, and another capital X, and then some more, well, there's some X's, as many as you like, really. Nobody seems to care.
Yes, I think I have it from here. Off you go then, Mr. Kravonsky.
Send big dogs after her and chase her all around.
Adorable, wherever did you find him?
Where did I find him? I mean, he's like lice, you know, where like I just picked him up somewhere and I didn't notice until he started biting.
Now, Dr. Black, tell me more about this serum you created. Terribly exciting.
Only if you don't want return customers.
I'm sorry, Doctor, I didn't quite hear that.
It's still in testing. I'm sure I'll have it all worked out after 7 or 8 dozen more test subjects. But never mind that. Have you seen my new lab? It's very... Oh, what's the word? Dungeon-esque.
Oh, I love crabs.
What? Oh, yeah. There's a shampoo for that.
What?
It's a story for another time.
I wonder when the rest of the crew is going to join us. Hopefully they didn't walk out of the wrong hangar door.
Yes. What a rather confusing field. I'm sure they could miss it altogether.
Later, in another corner of the field.
Bloody field! Every time. It's a crab-infested bloody field. Landed in a field, Toppy. If we materialise in a bunch of trees, we lose half the ship, Toppy. People will die, Toppy. At least this new captain is only pot blockhead.
Yes, certainly. Toppy, I'm worried about these blinking lights by the entrance of the ship. This is a half gate to the ship. It's rarely guarded. What I mean to say is the lights will attract ne'er-do-wells, or heaven forbid, monsters, won't they?
It does. Yet, Mr. Hawthorne, we lose a lot of the Logans. Real nasty and brutal-like. Until the chief engineer comes along and realises we could just put bits of tape over them and then they, stop from blinking.
Oh, brilliant!
Oh, wait, no, you can't do that. You can't. You gotta wait for the engineer to come up with it. Oh, now I'm gonna get a headache. All those Logans are gonna die for no reason.
What was that?
Well, that would be the Logans suffering a cruel and timely demise. Probably fell in an open trench or something. The universe has a way of righting itself. Oh, here comes the chief engineer. Moments too late, as always. That's job security, that is. You! Why'd you cover
Hold
the
on,
light?
Lieutenant, put me down! There's no need to manhandle me with that golem gauntlet! What I mean to say is your lovely mechanically enhanced arm. Yes, I can breathe a bit now. I believe that your course of your intellect must be enhanced as your arm is. Oh, yes.
Oh, really?
And I am certain that there's been a terrible misunderstanding here. I can only explain that this is a brilliant idea that you came up with, but the fault of it was purely my own.
What the fuck are you even on about? You just killed 12 of the Logans!
My word, that's terrible. I shall compensate you by taking the pay directly out of my paycheck to pay for the pensions and the families, and I shall do the eulogy, and I shall have the other Logans look after the grave.
Hawthorne! They don't have families, they're feckin' cloned! And what are you doing messing with my carefully engineered equipment? You're not qualified! You put a wall of tape over that? Oh, you think you're clever? Oh, you solved the problem because you're a smart man, aren't you? You're a load of shite, that's what you are! That's the locator for the Logans! It is a beacon! A light that they were headed toward! They were using it as a locator! And you covered it! So they got off track, and they fell in a trench! I don't know where the trench came from, but that's besides the point! And what's this fucking hole doing here anyway? It's fresh dug. Did you two dig this? Did you do this, smart guy?
No, but I would have done the same. The trick with the tape, I mean. It's quite clever, something that you would have thought of eventually, yes?
No? Because I'm not a fucking wanker. Oh, sure you can cover it up. But they're not fucking using it, you shite second scrote! Out of the way! Oh, there, you poor thing. Now you can blink on as long as you please. Look at you, you're so cute. Oh, it's so good. I love resolved paradoxes. This is the best universe ever. What the fuck am I looking at?
Good lord, it's a monster! Or a strong man carrying a pile of or bleeding.
It looks like a person, only a few too many arms, wearing a bedsheet, followed by that bloke. Igor. No, not Ursula. What's he up to?
Come on. Come on. You stupid. Oh. Good evening. I had no idea we were all going to meet up here.
What am I looking at? What's under that cloak?
Oh, it's John. You know, he's an intern of mine. You know, me and John were actually just going on a walk. This is the turnaround point. So, John, it's time to leave now.
And, what? A treadful of crushed bodies? That's weird. What? Who did that? I don't even know.
It's a fucking mess. I don't have time for this. Now I gotta put in orders for new Logan.
Trenches.
Fuck!
I didn't do any of this, so it's not my responsibility. And we are going to leave. So come on, John, the intern. We're not burying these.
But
Igor.
I just finished digging that all.
Shut up, Trabonsky.
Well then, nuisance, having a few dead Logans get us down? Getting paid to do work, I'm certain of it. So, chop chop to it.
You stop right there, Hawthorne. We don't get paid for standing around.
What?
But apparently some of us get paid to make my life more difficult. You docked me a third of my working crew.
What?
We need to load enough provisions to feed an army. Make sure we have multiples of every tool. Replacement for every fucking light. This ship could fry away with the amount of water sheets. And that's another thing. Not only are there major changes needed to make her better, major changes are needed to make her habitable. Aethertech Industries hired a shite-load of arse-headed engineers to wire shit wrong, light shit wrong. I don't even know what's going through their mush. I mean, I found 3,000 watts running through one of the spare heads.
Oh my.
The water closet alone had enough power going through it to launch a man through the ceiling and cook him into a Christmas goose. And now I have to go and replace the Logans it killed, when I should be making sure Arsenal's don't end up charged to Horseman punching a 3-story hole through the ship's horse. And why isn't the Tom never around when I need him? Tom! 12 of the Logans are down!
You okay, Henry? It's all right there, Gov. She's gone off to yell at some other bloke.
What just happened?
Guess somebody's having their red moment.
Stop it! Really? You're really hit below the belt.
What the devil are you on about?
Now I feel a bit, you are clearly making a reference to her
Her red hair?
Oh, yes, of course, red hair. How could anyone assume anything else other than her red hair when she's screaming?
I hate the Irish.
I'm beginning to ascertain that you hate everyone.
I don't hate cats.
Why are cats exempt?
Don't keep me in my ship or run in the engine room.
Yes. The pile of dead Logans. What an unfortunate, opportunity for improvement.
Oi! You stand here. I'm gonna go down there.
I see.
There we go. Got that piece.
What are you doing?
Watch this.
Get your hand away from that.
He don't need it no more.
Oh, goodness gracious!
All right.
You've got blood on your hands!
And you hold this bit.
No, put it back! That doesn't distance back!
All right. I'm going to go walk over to the end of that tent right there.
Your delicate
Just
scheme of
stop on
mine
the corner.
is crap.
All right, you wait there. I'll be right back.
No, stay away from me. Don't come back. No, stay away. Back.
Say, you just deny that's not the length of a football pitch!
Try Aethertech Industries Fancy Ogre, an all-purpose elixir. It's an invigorant, expectorant, emetic, beautificant, perfume, and laxative. Collected only from the finest she-ogres in Estrus. This miraculous substance might cure sallow complexion, piles, impotency, neurasthenia, feminine complaints, both real and imaginary, colic, melancholy, blemishes, baldness, and nocturnal emissions. May cause oatmeal taste consumption, piles, creeping diarrhea, idle hands, rumbling buttocks, colic, and death by snooze. Aethertech Industries cannot be held responsible for any resultant ogre maulings.
Oh, Mildred, dear, you smell simply divine, and you're positively glowing. What's your secret?
I drink a tall glass of Aethertech Industries Fancy Ogre every morning and evening, and dab a little behind my ears for my bow.
But you're in your 80s, darling. We don't have bows.
The tiniest amount of Aethertech Industries Fancy Ogre ensures that my man has a very solid tallywhacker. So when you think Aethertech, think Fancy Ogre.
Later, at the Aethertech Industries Medical Conservatory and Animate Kennels.
Well, Lieutenant O'Connell, here we are at the Aethertech Industries Medical Conservatory and Animate Kennels.
Well, you're the ship's clerk in Hackney. How do we go about...
Cabin boy, sir. Just call me Tom, sir.
What?
The captain demoted me on the way back from, retrieving the Bucephalus, sir.
Nonsense.
It's true, I'm afraid. I was demonstrating for him how the paperwork was done when he supplied my name and signed off on it, sir. It's official, I'm afraid.
He can do that?
The captain can do as he sees fit, sir.
Well, I mean, on paper, sure, but... And stop that!
Sir?
That! Stop calling me sir!
Yes, Lieutenant.
What? Are you afraid you'll break your all-important cover?
Not here. Someone might eavesdrop. I believe our errand takes us this way. To the odd department, Lieutenant.
That's better. Or even Chief. Or even Emma.
Oh, how terribly Irish of you, Lieutenant.
Did you say odd department ensign, Mr. Tom? Is that right?
That is correct, Lieutenant. Odd, A-W-D, artificial womb duplicates. The Logans are all oddlings. It was a process pioneered by Dr. Moreau after his infamous experiments with animals. Did you not read the briefing on the Logans, Lieutenant?
Yeah, I got the gist of them when Aethertech Industries sent them my way. I don't fucking need to know what they're called.
How many replacement Logans did we need to order?
A dozen. Enough to replace the ones Hawthorne, the damn barrister, killed with that stump with the adhesive tape. Oh, what's this? What's going on the other side of that glass?
Ah, we are just passing the Animate Kennels, Lieutenant. I believe this is where the keen minds of Aethertech Industries experiment on the animate dead. Yes, you can see through this window. Here are a few scientists now working with some live, unalive specimens.
Ugh, disgusting. I thought they were all wiped out after the last Black Plague.
Ah, yes. Well, the animate plague of 1346 was the last major... Oh, don't...
Hey!
Knock on the glass.
Which way is odd?
Oh, dear, he's knocked that armature right into the...
Oh, holy fuck, look at him crawling across the ground like that. Is that an animate?
5 of them, actually. Still ambulatory. Stage 3, I would posit.
Shine hell! Those men will be eaten! They're gonna die! We're all gonna fucking die! What the fuck? Those fucking zombies are walking right by them! What are they doing?
Curious. Ah, I see. Stay down! They'll be more interested in the mercury! Locked from the inside. They'll be safe for a moment, anyhow.
They're goblin mercury. It can't be right. They're supposed to be goblin brains. What are they doing?
They must consume it in order that they prepare to procreate. These are animate dead, not zombies. The etheric parasites that animate them require ether-touched quicksilver as a conduit to the physical plane. Zombies, on the other hand, are victims of mental pacification by psychotropic saturation and hypnotic domination, whereas animates have to transfer the etheric parasites and mercury through their bite to the fresh victim, or rather, host.
Oh, so you're some kind of expert, are you?
I ought to be, with 6 doctorates, among them parapsychological studies.
Look at the hungry gobshites gobbling that quicksilver.
Yes, now quickly, while they're distracted! Come to the door and get out!
Wait! I thought I mechanically enhanced her arm.
No, don't!
I've got this!
Great.
Come on, you tossers!
Mr. Hack, what well is going on here?
Just call him Tom.
Ah, Lady Dashwood, a pleasure. I'm afraid it's the animates, milady. They've escaped. The chief engineer and I were just nipping them back into their pen. Is there anything I can help you
Well, this is of course not my area of expertise. There seems to be a bit of an accident. Should we be, I don't know, attending to it? And
I'm multitasking. And it's just Tom, milady, the captain demoted.
Why, it's a tale of woe. Now keep fighting, you knobhead!
Language, Lieutenant. Demoted you. Oh, can he do that? And you look frightful with all that gore and dripping substances all over your uniforms. You really should just take them off and get cleaned up and properly dressed before the christening, of course.
If I may be so bold, my lady.
Oh, do.
Why are you here?
Existentialism! No!
Well, I had come to stop you from requisitioning more Logans, but clearly this won't do.
I see, my lady.
Ew! What is that? Icky!
Allow me the honor of lifting you over this pool of, let's call it bile.
Yes, quiet.
Oh, bear no more mind. You've got a bit on you here. There we are.
Yes, thank you, Tom.
It's nothing, my lady.
You've been working out your biceps, unusually firm. Not that I had noticed.
Let's path around this pile of animates. Why is it that we no longer require more Logans?
You see, I've discovered a better solution to the problem you intended to solve with the Logans, at a considerable savings to Aether Industries. Oh my! Something that Dr. Black has created.
Don't help me up or nothing!
There you are, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Tom.
Oh, I do see, Lady Dashwood. Clever fellow on them. Pity, really. I had already filled out the forms.
You filled out the forms whilst fighting the Animate Dead?
In triplicate. In accordance with protocol, of course.
Ooh, protocol!
Did you not hear him say he's a multitasker?
Rather. Oh!
Say it again.
The animate plague has already spread thoroughly through the research staff here. Might I suggest that we engage in a more vigorous tactical retreat?
A tactical what? Oh, that sounds thrilling. What would you suggest?
You mean bugger off as fast as you can, you fucking ladyship!
Oh my!
In so many words.
Language.
Minutes later, the crew find themselves in desperate straits.
My word, we really are desperate straits.
You certainly could say that again.
Oh my, we really are in desperate straits here.
Mr. Payne, this is no time for being flippant. Now, you said there was trouble and that Tom would need assistance. So, what is your plan, Toppy?
I said there was going to be trouble, alright, and I said we were going to go see. I didn't say I would help.
Am I to understand that I escorted you hence, merely that you might engage in a voyeuristic expense?
No, I just had you bring me so I could watch.
We hold here. We can't have the animate dead swarm, Cardiff. We mustn't open this door at the cost of our lives.
What's this then?
Oh, how thrilling. Captain Lucky is here to save us.
Broken open the door. Was no one listening?
Oh my word, my poor eardrums. This is absolutely frightful.
Oh, that's not even the good part.
You do it again.
Just you wait.
Oh, hurrah! He's killed 5 of them. Re-killed them.
There must be dozens still coming. I must think quickly.
Here it comes.
One shot left. Let's see.
Wait, we mustn't...
Silent, Tom! Welcome to the circus.
I know, I just said the title. You're all going crazy.
Just for accuracy's sake, do recall that this is a facade circus, a diversionary circus.
What happened?
You're up. Feeling a bit concussed, are we? Gas vents will do that when they explode on you.
Oh, really? Have you had many of those go up on you, Captain?
Well, you'd be surprised. No, maybe not. But, still, cleared up our little animate problem.
I'll be putting you in for commendation presently.
But it looks like the entire Cardiff facility of Aethertech Industries has been leveled.
Oi, Tom! Haven't even launched yet. Already got me first medal. Right here, on this spot. It's empty right now, but it's not going to be soon, right?
Well done, Captain Lucky.
Alright, show's over. Oi, you!
Are you referring to myself?
Yeah, you still owe me 15 quid, you tosser.
Very naughty language, Toppy. Bad Toppy. Back in the brig with
That's
you.
fine. I've nothing left to say here. Moving on. Yeah. Well, it's all over now anyways. Bye.
Find out how the heroes of the Aether Brigade save most of Cardiff and battle with steam-powered mechanical war androids next time on Aether Brigade Radio Theater! Coming to a future near you. Visit it now. Or, just wait for it. Aether Brigade Radio Theater was created, produced, and directed by Corey Holden. Head writers for this episode were Gwen Tavares and Corey Holden. Additional writing by Kate Martin and Leo Livas. The announcer, Captain Lucky Petticord, and additional voices were played by Corey Holden. Toby, and additional voices by Gwen Tavares. Mr. Henry Hawthorne Esquire was played by Mander Zander. The Logan's additional voices and Foley services were provided by Leo Livas. Dr. Ned Black by Aaron Reagan.
No relation.
That's our Ned. Igor Kravotsky by Swift Moon. Lieutenant M. O'Connell by Kate Martin. Lady Elizabeth Dashwood by Ruth Sears. And Cabin Boy Silent Tom was played by Spencer Stecco. Music was written and performed by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com. To find out more about the Aether Brigade and find more audio and video creations, go to Aetherbrigade.com. That's AETHER Brigade.com. Aetherbrigade.com. It's got an A in front. If you enjoyed this episode of Aether Brigade Radio Theater, consider supporting the Aether Brigade on patreon.com/Aether Brigade. Gee whiz, fellas, that sure would be spiffy.
Alright. March 31st, 1881. Let's see. What happened today? 22 test subjects expired after exposure to X1701. Subject 23 not only survived exposure to serum X01, but exhibits exceptional strength. No adverse side effects observed thus far. Looking forward to finding out why this subject, and this subject alone, has not only survived, but thrived after exposure. Fuck! Hope he doesn't wake up in the morning. Also, expired. It's always sad to wake up to the cage of dead gerbils. Or whatever emotion people feel in that situation.